Hey guys, CyberKnight 610 here, and it looks like we might have our ban list for March 2011. Anyway, I've been staring at the forums on pojo.com, and it looks like it's finally been revealed. Remember though, there could be a slight chance that some of this could be fake on it, so always remember that until it's not really, you know, it's not really official until it's on the main Yu-Gi-Oh website, I guess you could say, and that will probably be about next week. But this is what everyone's thinking it is so far. That Japan gets the list before us. They get it like a week ahead, and they get it in their Shonen Jump magazines. I believe they get one every week or so. And anyway, they get this list ahead of us. So we have the same bands list and all as Japan. So people translate it over for us, and that way we kind of get it a little early as well, instead of waiting the weekend. So that's kind of how it goes for people that don't know that. Anyway, though, here is the list. I'm going to go over it and try to talk about my opinions on each thing. I might have another video after this, and also remember to check back with my webpage. It will be in the description, of course, down below. And if there is any kind of, like if I messed up on something, or if something changes, anything like that, I will update that webpage, and be sure to check that out. And here we go. Goyo Guardian as forbidden. These are all going to be forbidden. I'll go like this. Goyo Guardian, Cold Wave, Mass Trapper. Goyo, I don't really understand it, really. That seems a little weird to me. And Cold Wave, that is another one that's kind of I don't really see why it's forbidden. And Mass Trapper. For people that don't have Goyo Guardian, now's the time to get one. Hint, hint. It's not, people are going to undervalue it. Get it. If you still have Goyo, at least keep one. Don't go, crazy and start getting rid of them all. Just in case this is, the true list, don't go ahead and just, trade away all yours. You gotta at least keep one. But yeah, if you don't have one, now's the time. Get one. Limited, Honest, Dandelion, uh, Blackwing Clute, The Moon Shadow, Book of Moon, and Gateway of the Six. Honest, I don't really understand that one. That one was a little odd. Dandelion, ouch, that hurts me. I don't think it hits my Natchez too hard, but my Dandy Warrior deck looks like it's been smacked around a little. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save that deck or not now, but I'll have to see. Uh, Clute being hit really hurts Blackwings. I mean, it's kind of good that Honest was hit too like that, but Clute like that was a good smack in the face to Blackwings, which I really hate that happened to them. Book of Moon, darn, I run 3 Books of Moon and everything, so that really sucks. Gateway of the Six. Sucks for Six Samurai players, but don't don't be upset about it, really. Especially if you actually really like Six Samurais, it wasn't just because it was going to be, one of the best decks ever and all that stuff. Uh, don't give up on them. Six Samurais are still going to be very powerful. They're still going to be probably tier one, and yeah, don't give up on them. That it would have just been broken for them to have more than one, but even at one, they're still very powerful. So don't go ahead and stop, you know, making the deck if you really, especially if you really like the deck. Not that you're just, net decking to win tournaments, you know. And semi-limited. Card Trooper, Arc Lord Cresselia. Now this kind of points out that we might see that in the starter deck that's coming out. Uh, Spirit Reaper, Debris Dragon, Royal Tribute, Overload Fusion, Megamorph, Soul Morning, and Icarus Attack. Card Trooper doesn't make much sense, but I believe in Japan it was pretty mean in the fairy decks. Same with Arc Lord Cresselia, they're kind of both the same reason. A lot of people say this too, I know I'm kind of going off on a different subject a little bit, but our list is mainly based on what happens in Japan. So, I mean, it has a little bit to do what happens in ours, but it's mainly Japan. So since the fairies, were being so evil, oh, that's the reason. Uh, Spirit Reaper, that one's a little odd. I wouldn't see why. But that's not really a bad thing. Debris Dragon, semi-limit, not bad. I mean, it might hurt a few decks, but that's better than what I was hearing that it could be limited. Now, if it was limited, that would hurt. But semi-limit, that's not too bad. That's something we can get over. Royal Tribute hurts Gravekeepers, but I mean, it's still semi-limit, so I don't say it really destroys anything. Most of these cards, as long as they're semi-limit, it doesn't really kill you. Overload Fusion, I don't remember what that was at. I think that was at 1 before. So, yeah, that's kind of odd. Megamorph, wasn't that banned? So, yeah, that's another one that was kind of odd. I guess Neo Bubble Man is now playable. Before you couldn't even play it. Soul Morning, That's a good thing. Solar Morning was really overpowered, but I expected more of a limit. Icarus Attack. At 2, it really doesn't hurt anything. A lot of people always say run, 0 or 3. No, that two's fine. You can still work with that. I think that will be just fine. Unlimited. This means that you can use as many, up to 3, of course. Chaos Sorcerer, Demise King of Armageddon, Snipe Hunter, DeLorean, Tiger, Prince of the Ice Barrier, Gold Sarcophagus, Skill Drain, Ultimate Offering. Let's see. Chaos Sorcerer, that sounds kind of scary, to be honest. It seems weird. It seems like this guy has been changed on the list for the last couple of ban lists. Or maybe it's just my imagination. Uh, Demise King, that's pretty scary as well. You'll see some ritual monsters, but, it might be nice to see a few different decks come out, though. Snipe Hunter, it's an interesting card, so I don't really see it though being too bad. Uh, DeLorean Tiger Prince of the Ice Barrier, not bad. It will probably make up for that Goyo. Most people will probably, use him or something. So since he is another level 6, so I guess you have room for another one of him anyway now. But yeah, Cold Sarcophagus, I don't really see many people using 3 of that, but I guess you could. Skill Drain, that's pretty cool. You might see some Skill Drain decks come out now. Ultimate Offering, another one. That's going to be pretty evil for anything that runs Monarchs and different things like that. So that one could be pretty scary. So yeah, those are just kind of my opinions. Like I said, it's possible for this to change, but it's, really doubtful. This, I mean, really does look like it's the official thing. So hopefully no one's really discouraged by this. I hope not. I know we always see a lot of comments on how people think that it sucks and that they're quit the game and stuff. But honestly, you have to have a list to kind of keep things fresh. And now we're gonna, see some new decks out there. And like I said, for a lot of these, like Six Samurais, different things like that, don't worry because they're still gonna be powerful. Don't like give up on it. Just because I know a lot of people just got all the cards probably and are like, oh yeah, don't be discouraged. Six Samurais are gonna be awesome no matter. So yeah, I mean they were only hit with that. A lot of people were thinking they were gonna hit worse than that, so they'll be fine. And like I said, Go-Yos, get them. If you don't have them, especially new players, get those things while they're forbidden, because people aren't going to value them too high. I'm just kind of saying that right now. So yeah, like I said, though, I will have an update on that later, and expect lots of deck updates pretty soon, because I got to upgrade everything to the new list. So yeah, thanks for watching. I know I've had a lot of videos lately, it's because all this news. Hopefully we'll have a little less news, and yeah. Subscribe for the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! News. Bye, YouTube.